When I made a video about Nokia's latest endearing retro phone here in Barcelona, you all but shouted me back to my editing booth to film the real Nokia headliner of the show. So fine. I'm Mr. Mobile, and I went hands-on with possibly the most talked about phone of MWC, the Nokia 8 Sirocco. I want to thank Miriam Jawar over at the Mobile Tech Podcast for waking me up to the fact that this isn't the first time the name Sirocco has graced a Nokia product. The old Nokia used the brand on a super premium trim of the 8800 over a decade ago, and it's easy to see some parallels on the new version, mainly in the use of stainless steel for the frame and this glossy black finish. And those good looks are backed up by IP67 dust and water resistance. Adding to the positives, this phone ships with Android One, like most of the new Nokia lineup, which means there's no bloat out of the box. And it also means it'll get consistent software updates for 2 years and security updates for 3. At least, that's the promise. I spent about a day with the phone running Android 8.0, and it didn't have any of the hesitation or jitter I detected in the early builds of the standard Nokia 8 last year. Powering that experience is a Snapdragon 835, not quite top of the line, but no slouch either, and an okay-sized battery, which can be recharged wirelessly if you're fancy. And HMD has managed to leverage some of the old Nokia relationships here too. The new phone has a Zeiss-branded dual camera system and a Pro mode that looks and works exactly like what I used on my old Lumia Windows phones. Now, that might come as a surprise to some of you because there's a common misconception that the new Nokia is some kind of Chinese imposter looking to make a quick buck on a storied brand name. Okay, well, first of all, HMD Global is headquartered in Finland, literally across the street from the old Nokia headquarters. And secondly, the folks in charge at HMD are mostly ex-Nokia and ex-Microsoft employees. And no, I haven't been paid to say any of this, I'm just tired of the same specious cynicism showing up in the comments of every Nokia video I make. Moving on, this phone does have a shortfall or 3 that you should know about. The most disappointing to me is that the ergonomic focus of the old 8800 Sirocco didn't make it over to the 8 Sirocco. What I mean is that the fingerprint sensor being almost flush with the back glass makes it tough to find by feel, and same deal with the side keys. Just in general, with its wide display and edges that taper to just 2mm, this phone is hard to hold. If you had any experience with Samsung's old Galaxy S6 Edge, it feels a lot like that, while the severe curve to the cover glass leads to some substantial discoloration on the edges of this POLED display. There are always costs to placing aesthetics above usability, but I feel like other manufacturers have had more time to figure this out than the new Nokia. Speaking of costs, the Nokia 8 Sirocco will make you around 749 euros lighter if you want to walk away with one. That does undercut the iPhone 8, which starts about 100 euro higher, but it seems a little pricey for a phone with a last generation processor launching in April of 2018. No plans for a US release, sadly, but if that changes, you can bet I'll be lining up to review this one. It's just hard to resist the combination of pure Android, premium build, and a newly resurgent brand name. Even one with a history as complicated as Nokia's. This video was brought to you by Thrifter. Thrifter is a new way to save money on everything from gadgets to home goods by shopping based on value and not hype. Check out the latest deals at thrifter.com and tell them Mr. Mobile sent you. Folks, follow me on Instagram at @TheMrMobile so you don't miss all the behind-the-scenes action that a show like Mobile World Congress has to offer. And subscribe here on YouTube as well so you don't miss more videos just like this. Till next time, thanks for watching, and stay mobile, my friends.